we go. Time to do Slipways again. I feel like a Slipways run is going to be the final thing for today. Just a casual. I mean, we're going to play on tough, but okay. What did we get ourselves today? We got a former industrial zone with abundant resources. Okay. Except this sector. And wait. Oh, we got. Okay. Also, I gotta update my stream info. We're gonna be Slipways. Random raises and quirks. Okay, so our raises are going to be Sulfid, a Thorian, and a Vittori, I believe. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. And our perks are going to be Scientific Fleet and Joint Factories. Joint factories again. I had joint factories last time. It was kind of interesting. Hopefully it doesn't work against us as much. We don't have our former industrial zone and abundant resources, so we have lots of forgeables to work with. Joint factories, I'm seeing skill download, right? I'm also seeing flexifab and manufactured luxury. Especially skill download combined with manufactured luxury can be really good. Because we can get 3 units of luxury. If we so desire, right? It would make a lot of sense on forge rolls making people. There are hyper lanes which could help distribute luxury. There is also quantum computing and orbital labs. I don't know why, but manufactured luxury seems weaker than culture in that I don't know why it's that this is not per unit instead of, you know, at least one. I don't know, like it would make a lot more sense if luxury was per unit and culture was not. Because culture goes anywhere and luxury only goes to people producing plants. Right? What if you flip that? Say culture is only 1 happiness or 2 happiness or whatever at most. I mean, it is by default until you unlock the dissemination bonus. Maybe the dissemination bonus can be okay without the extra happiness on it. It's food for thought, definitely. That might be the way to nerf culture. But I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure how to get. I definitely think culture and luxury should be fairly similar. Although luxury is cheaper to get than, you know, getting like 2 or 3 culture techs plus dissemination, right? Luxury is a more expensive tech by default though. It's 56, so it should give you more. I'm not sure it's worth. This one seems like it would be okay though. As a capstone after hyperdrive. Now, what would our early game look like? Probably brain machine interfacing or xenotourism. We get orbital labs, which are really nice for early science. Also got quantum computing, but that might be too much together, perhaps. There's gene adjustment, there's biohybrids, there's a bunch of really cool techs for us. Let's find out what type of plants we have and what type of missions we'll get. And then think about, you know, which ones do we really desire. Now, our sector perks, what do they actually do? We can check those here, right? Yeah. Abundant resources gives us extra ore, I believe. And former industrial zone gives us more forge worlds. So that's worked very well together to make us lots of stuff. in the joint factories, which can then be produced in another forge world into goods. Hopefully we'll find enough colonies to send the goods to, right, which should be kind of our thing. I mean, we could go xenotourism, right, in order to really make use out of the robots and things that we're going to make. The thing is, we need ore, right? Like, these are not productive without ore, or robots for that matter, but I'll pick these 3 to start off with. I think this is fine. And then we can take 5 here. Leave the few on the outside. Okay, we got another one, but still no ore, right? So this is kind of a pretty annoying place to start with. I mean, this could probably be the multi-purpose factory, and then this could be the goods first facility. And then that connects, and then we have up to 3 colonies potentially, or xenotourism worlds. Especially this ocean seems like a good xenotourism world. We can get a bot in there, we can get a good in there, we can probably get a human in there as well, from here maybe. This could get a food from here. Problem is, right, just a lack of minerals. There's a complete lack of minerals whatsoever. I guess we'll take these 4. Ooh, it's a bit laggy. Ooh, what did we get here? Oh, that's abundant resources, right? Isn't it? Yeah. If it's making stuff, it earns an extra 2 for each export. So this would be great as a Gaia world, gaining us a lot of money. Yeah, I would love a Gaia world here, but I don't know if I can do that. Okay, this is where we start. We got some minerals. We'll start here. Explore some. We'll probably be able to use the mineral. And ideally, this is a Gaia world. I mean, can that reach? Obviously not, right? But we can get some more information before we decide. I think this would be a good scan to take. Okay. This would be a 2-way trade. I think that's our start, right? I mean, that could be good. But this would be a 2-way trade. And that's how we start. Boom, okay. 5 income. Good. And this... yeah, for each export. So even if we lab the export, it's still going to be worth an extra 2. Nice to keep in mind. Okay, so we got to invent a technology, which actually is going to happen very quickly because of our Vittori perk scientific fleet. We'll probably fetch xenotourism, superconductors, brain machine interface, or even orbital labs early. And I think 6. I think making a forge world successful is not going to happen soon. Because we're having trouble getting ore into our forge worlds. They just happen to be placed in unfortunate positions so far. Oh, look at that. I can make another ore here. I think I will. And if we get some food in there, then we can make a lab for ore. And you know, we do get the 2 extra income from this, so I think it's doable actually to do that lab. And look at that, that's a Gaia world. That's excellent. We got ourselves a solved solution. So a solved system. Well, I mean, once we get goods as well, right? But okay, should I scan some more this year? Or should I think I shouldn't pay the lab upkeep for no good reason. There are a couple places where we can get a decent scan. Just 2 more. So 1 more month. There we go. And now I could put this in here. Now we try to put it in such a way that it's efficient. This will preclude this 4-bar rune, but I think it's okay. I think this is just... Oh, we paid 7 for that. We can pay a little less. So perhaps 4, 6, and 3. I mean, it ends up being the same, right? Yeah, it's about as much as we can expect, really. Okay, so we get 3 science a year. It's a okay start. We'll be able to get a brain machine interface fairly quickly. So now the question is, where do we get stuff from, right? There's some argument to be made for doing a Gaia world. The question is where, right? It can be here or there. I definitely want to do one here, if I can help it. This would be such a good Gaia world. It'll be able to provide water to 2 of these. It'll just need to get an output of its biomatter, which it could be this one, right? Earth-like farms want biomatter. So do wetland farms, right? I mean, I could do a wetland farm here. The thing is, it only wants biomatter after getting rid of 2 of its things. It get rid of 1 of its foods into this Earth-like. The problem is this Forge World wants ore. And it's out of range, right? If we could later build a relay, we could like totally do that. Get a relay here, put ore into here, make a thing, put that into food, put food into here, make humans, put humans into here, make water, put the water into here to make the ore. Not in that order, but you get the idea. I mean, we could slowly do that, right? Time by time. I think it's maybe worth it even to invest in this. Just to output this. Like, how much money does that make? Quite a bit, I'd imagine. But we don't have enough money to afford a thing right now. Which might mean, yeah, we have to play this. Yeah, we'll go to 17 income. That's a lot better. We're still behind, though, by enough to sort of stall things. I might want to just skip the rest and not scan to have enough money to keep, you know, doing things. Yeah, just in general. Okay, so an ore there wouldn't be a wise idea. Food over here. I mean, this food could go in here. I need a human for here, right? I could do that, and that would give us a human. An expensive one, though. Yeah. But there's also this, right? Out of range. Should I try a robot? Like, former industrial sector makes it much more likely that we'll have Forge Worlds, right? So maybe we took a robot risk. If we're getting really unlucky, there's always unlocks using people as robots in the very late game, so we can at least gain some of the unhappiness back. Well, that would allow us to get the planet successful and get the human in. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Also, it allows us to use this asteroid more efficiently, which allows us to play more this year. And then also gives us the mission here. Right. Also, wait, before I... Yeah, we do this mission, right? And then we can complete the Vittori mission as well by picking one of these techs. So which tech do we want? Right? I would love xenotourism, maybe. I mean, there's some places where that can be done, I think, here. If only this were, you know, there was some ore here, we could maybe do it. Like, I don't know, right? Like, this thing here would be a good candidate if this were goods and this were things. And then go into here, go into here. Robots, goods, people, right? 3 things. There's also a good old reliable brain machine interface, right? But I think I do like the xenotourism here. Right? We have a lab. We don't need orbital lab too much. I think I'll take it, actually. As strange as it sounds. Something different, right? Increasing our science output by 5. I still think something I really want at this point. I think I want the import hubs and the robot production. We'll get the both of them. Mostly because of xenotourism. It'll have us make import hubs a lot. So we basically interconnected everything, right? So I think the ideal next part is to get a human planet here. If I can get some successful neighbors here, it will become prosperous, which will give us a bunch of trade income, especially with you. Yeah. In general, a good idea. It's gonna be hard to get. Just have a look around here-ish. I mean, that's gonna. Of course, that was going to happen. Yeah, never like it when that happens. It's like you choose deliberately robots because you know that's more likely, and then the ore finally shows up in the corner, and it's like, why are you here now? That helps. Yeah, it doesn't really help. Maybe this helps a little. Because of now this asteroid here. I can sort of see this working. And then Agro-World, help you. And then this connection kind of is not really good. I mean, it would be if we could get... it's okay, I think. So I can put another human there. That can't be done, of course, but... I mean, it can't be done the other way around is the thing. We don't have the Dender tech to do that. Also, I would be hanging another bot. I don't think this is... I don't think this is just a smart move. I just don't. I think I'll just hang the food instead. I mean, wait. Can't I? I can do this, right? That won't hang anything. If I do that. And then you. And then that. Right, just get another Earth-like up here. Are you? Not really, right? Not really what we're looking for. Okay, maybe one of these. I guess we could do another arid colony here. I mean, we don't want to though, because that's the one colony type that will fix it. So perhaps a jungle colony instead, but that won't. That will need microchips, which you can't get. But I mean, it would be ideal for connecting to these two, and then this can connect in there, right? Like, if I just try it out, if I do that. So I need to pre-build this. I mean, that's... $39 income. Okay-ish, but not great. Severe lack of water here. I mean, I wish I could like send these minerals to places instead of just being stuck with them, right? In like unfortunate positions where they can't go to places. Which is sort of the main problem here. I can't send minerals places. I could. Maybe I should just place a tourist world and just be like, yeah, we're just gonna make it. And we're just gonna try. Like, can this connect? I mean, it can, so this should be a human world then. We'll figure out how to get food in there later. I mean, can I connect here? Yes, so you know we always have that as a plan. I mean, that might not be terrible. Let's do that for our income. Let's just start building this tourist resort here. There we go, boom, tourist resort, okay. We'll try to use these asteroids to fund this whole shenanigans. End the year. We get 11. Maybe orbital labs is going to be next. We can just get the income for it. So perhaps income first, like brain machine interfaces first. We'll get a few, right? In places where we can't get an orbital lab, like here. Brain machine interface would be good. For now, though, I want to try to... I mean, I can't connect that. That's the problem. I want to know if we can use either of these forge worlds. And of course the answer is you cannot. The answer is you cannot do that. Which is just the most infuriating thing, really. Like, why? Why are the forge worlds? None of the forge worlds are always in range. That worked, but not good enough, right? Like, look at that. Oh wait, no. We can do it. Finally, joint factories. Okay, I want to keep that asteroid if I can. I can't quite. And then I shouldn't pop that. I think we should skip for one more time. Yeah, so probably we take brain machine. Like, I'd want advanced in tech, but maybe a little slower, right? Take these like tier 1 techs, they're really good. We roll some really nice ones. Like, yeah. Right, there's one factory. And then that. Boom, right. 18. Hit you. Get two more income. Yeah, can we... Oh, we can. Brain machine tourism worlds. That's kind of awesome, really. So if only I could, right? It's out of range. It's out of range. Only I had some kind of slip amp, and then we would be golden. I mean, I could just risk it, but I don't think I'll risk it for the biscuit. We do have this as well, right? Microforging. Microforging and upgrading microforging will allow you to... what's out of range? We'll have to do this for food then. You know, it's not terrible, but... 14 plants. I'm gonna sort of hold things up a little bit. I can produce water here and that would make it better. If I can use it, but I can't, right? It's like these goods are kind of useless as well. I could make water here too. It would be pretty good actually. Usable here, usable here. Let's do that. Put an additional mineral in. It'll produce an additional bot if I do as well. Let's have a look here as well. Just because for the 1 point of science and the other things. So we're at 13 science. I want to take probably gene adjustment and orbital labs. Question is in what order? Or, quantum computing. Yeah, we'll have a look at the end of the year and we'll decide. For now though, let's do this. That's one. Can I just... I can, it's 20, but it's... Ooh, that is huge. Isn't it? Oh, we shouldn't defense this, there's already nothing on it. But it does produce 18 money, right? It's kind of a massive amount of trade. And you are going to make a lot of trade income. Okay, so we have a chip spare. Do I produce a human here then? I mean, I do, right? That puts us to established. So that's something I should try to delay if I can. There's really no real good way of not doing that though. It's kind of haphazard, but yeah, we'll sort of have to put up with that. I guess we'll have to take gene adjustment first. Because we don't have the income not to. Is the problem, right? Additional one input or output, right? Of a human would be only 3. Well, this would probably be more. Yeah, it would be. Okay then, I'll do that then. Should I be taking these asteroids yet? Not unless I don't intend to use this planet, which I do kind of. Don't not. I guess we'll take this one. We'll try looking around here. Yeah, this would be probably ideal. So you get some food, or water, or things. I don't know. What do we get where? That's a good question always, right? How do we do this? How do we do this? This one would love to be Arctic, but it doesn't have robots, so I guess it's going to be food from here. Monoculture farm again, and then Gaia World again. Right? That would connect everything. I'd like to get some more science. I guess we'll go to around 24 first. That's for later. Okay, got a spare human. I can't really do anything with it though. Yeah, I would love some orbital labs now. Yeah, those would be kind of the thing we want, maybe. We might be able to get to a lot of science, actually. I want to get some humans or robots here. Like, any additional forge world here would be so good. I think I'll just make another human planet here. It's a hive world. This is another successful world. Now before I plant that down, let's try to get the machine interfaces on things that could use them. This is one planet really. Are you doing -5? I have to sort of settle a thing for this as well. next year. Right, we kind of have to just put this farm in. So I guess fine, right? We do that. That doesn't seem too bad. Versus extra things. I could make a biometer lab actually here. Just like that. I would be cutting this farm off. Will I be fine with that? I honestly think I would. I want to know if I'm going to do that. What's here? Because it might, yeah. I'll try putting it here-ish. So now. Okay. Before I do so, is there any other locations where I want to do machine interfacing? Like here. And here. Although maybe not there. Because this place could really benefit from a skill up later. So look at that actually. Because it's... I mean, is this people producing plants? What? Yeah. Okay, producing humans. So, yeah, we only got 2 really that can be adjacent easily. I mean, this. What's that? Maybe 3. Are we too late to reverse that? Yeah, we are. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to deal with it. I'll be more careful with it next time. I think I'm looking like far, far ahead in the game, right? But that's sort of what you've got to do sometimes. Think ahead a bit. Yeah, I won't put that. I will level you up though. 135. Okay, so I want those. Like, just get some additional points of science here and there. Right. That's not a robot. This though could be it. You're gonna be unhappy. No matter what I do. I mean, I could get a microforge for you eventually, or a robot. That might just be the solution here. Microforge or robot to make you happy. And I could put an Arctic colony here. Slightly out of range of the food though. Bit sad, right? Bit sad. Yeah, I guess the lack of robots, right? Lack of robots is the thing. I mean, microforges could be a real solution to many of these problems. In fact, like most of them. Are you doing minus 2%? Yeah, you're doing fine. I want to make water here, but I want to make a robot for you. That's not a source of robot. This could be, but only if there's, you know, here like, a lack of things, right? Well, that's a thing we could do. Is that so bad to do? Like putting in another joint factory here? Just in general, just putting another joint factory in there seems okay. We got like a couple more slots before we get to 2024. I think that could be a joint factory quite easily. Right. unlocks you. You can send 2 things here. Before I do that, it's 18, right? Are there any more orbital labs and stuff in a place? No. Well, that does work towards this mission, right? And you want to import hubs, so, you know, I'm making them. I mean, you won't be able to export, though, is the problem. Right. I'm gonna have you export. If you could somehow get over there. Maybe just relay here, right? And that will take care of the good need. Export. The goods export thing. Oh, well. That's a thing. Out of range. If only it was in range. 16 for this upgrade. Man, there's nothing there. Feels a bit rough. Should I just put this colony here to get access to the forebear ruins? Could even do that twice if I wanted to, but it seems a bit meh. Making them bots. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Can we just do that twice, actually? Ooh, that's good. That's good too, but this is better. Just. Oh, you can't get all of them, that's the problem, right? We can't get quantum computing and that. Is quantum computing actually worth it? We only have 12 years left. And it'll make 12 times 4. It will make 48 science though. How much science will this make? It's hard to tell. I mean, 1, 2, how many do we have? 2 so far? We could get more, that's definitely true. We just get this bot, right? 3. 4 maybe. I mean, this could solve our bot problem, right? Right? I mean, not even necessarily. I mean, maybe with swap. Right, if you swap something in there, maybe. Like, we'd have to find a forge world to swap. This one here. It's such a chore to swap that. Yeah, not really quite, right? Gotta have another forge world. Or a remnant. I haven't seen any remnant. Like, not a single one. Can you imagine that? That's kind of crazy. Well, in any case, let's get the science. Yeah, that seems worth it. Just gotta get another lab in. Really, then it starts really going off. I don't really have anything to research now. Just the one in here. I want to get to October. I have to pay the big penalty. Okay, let's just use this asteroid to not pay the big penalty. Okay, deal with that. Do that. Boom. 80 credits. 280 credits. We got some money. That's awesome. Look at that deep study. And get some heavy science going. This is solutions to this is going to be problematic. So what's that? You take the long route, right? That will very likely work. Just have to find an ore. Engine minus 4%. I'm gonna solve you now. It's a nice thing that you can just sort of delay that, but this solving that will actually help a lot. And it will produce a robot, right? Yeah. Let's finish the mission. That seems better. We can invent 2 new technologies. That seems fairly easy. Getting 2 forge holes successful. This one can't. This one can't. I have a lot of forge holes that just can't quite get there for a bit. Like, I mean, this one can if we just pop that over. So we don't want 5 goods, though. Are we gonna make that many goods right now? That's a questionable thing to do, right? Like, I don't even know if we're gonna get 2 ore in here. Should take a look here, maybe? First. We have 1 ore. We're definitely gonna use, but... Let's actually do the production of goods. I think. We could get this sorted fairly quickly, actually. First though, let's do this. So much science. So much income too. Look at that. Just want some neighbors and that's got it. Okay, I want ore. It's over here. Just go for it. You know what? 14 science. Oh, I want to make another lab. We just have something to research, right? We could research water if we find a good location for it. Every single thing almost is in use, which is really good actually. That's what you want to see. Right. I want to really know what this is. That's nothing. Okay. Well then, if it's nothing, then that's not quite what we were looking for. I mean, this could be the one. Once it's in range here, it's not. I think it's okay though. Especially if we can get a water lab from here somehow. I mean, I could make goods here, right? That's the thing. With that, we're already in the super late game, so we should kind of get going with the science. I feel like that would be the smart move. So just get a science lab for 5, I guess. I do have to pay for that, so it's fairly expensive. And that would be the smarter move. Oh wow, another one. Wow, okay. That's pretty neat. want that one too. First of all, let's sneak in the water lab. So good, right? Just need some food. Damn, this plant needs food so badly. If it just had a source of food. Oh, it's obstructed. Could be so good. So many things could be solved here. You're in the way of that. Wait, can I just swap things here? That would be so good, right? I think I want to get swapped. Look at all this ore. Look at all this stuff. It's just a few swaps away. I want to get food. There we go, food. It's out of range, but we can swap. Okay, I want swap. Swap's next. The transpose is really big here for food. So my mission is to make goods. So yeah, transpose is huge. Just gotta use it somehow to get access to things. So if I want goods, how am I going to get more of them? That's the main thing. I'm gonna make some here, definitely. Before I do that, though, let's machine interface you. Or is it an additional orb? Can I use one more here? That's doubtful. It's just credit now. Same goes for you. I'll hold for you because you have only one export, the other one's a lab. So, I mean that. It's out of range, so. Yeah. Okay, so. Just connect it, I guess. Get the swap. That is so nice, right? Yeah. Like that. The only real problem is where we're gonna make more goods. And flexifab, but that's only taken. Yeah. Make some here. So, I like you. You can trade places with that. That doesn't work. Actually, you trade places with. The range on it's not good enough, right? I need to get it over here. It doesn't work. We somehow get access to another forge. Well, there we go. This is what I'm looking for, right? Let's get that ore down here. Let's get you down here. Let's finally solve this mess. I mean, yeah, we've got all sorts of things going on, but for now, right, this is kind of big. Okay, arid fault. That. And then, can you reach there? And you can. Is that going to matter, though? If I'm going to go for that? No. Not really. And if it could, right, but it can't. Here's 2 more science, right? We got a lot of stuff. Like you could get stable jumps and stuff, right? In the every end game. More science. We can wait with the science for a bit until the end of the year. Maybe we'll be able to make some more goods. I'm not so sure how though. This probably have to need to be robots. How are you doing? -5. We ought to fix you. There we go. So I think we're going to make more ore around here. In that case, this is probably going to have to be goods. Yeah, and it can probably reach there eventually. Like, I just want to get the task complete so we can get a discount. So, make more robot. Yeah. There's quite a few more robots. I think we'll get that. I'll get the 2 oceans to prosper, so I don't really see like making 7 robots is a good use of our time. Okay, so we got ocean worlds to prosper, right? So boom, that's 1. Seeing that's, you know, really easy. Also, science for text, right? We want hyperlanes first, probably. So give me another 2 science. Just give me all the science, right? Give me all the science. That seems fancy. All right. What does this thing want? Yeah, partners, probably. And 1 more export, I suppose. Also, I've just realized that I need this thing to start working. Also, this one can do science too. So I need like chips here. Which really means a door there. Could I just swap you here and make the ore? Which will make the chips. I need another world though. I can put the ocean world here in, and this will really connect. That'll help. A little bit. That's stable jump. We got 1 successful partner right now. You need way more, right? We'll get there though. Go here, and then there, and then you. 2-way trade. Anything I want to do before that? I want to probably skill you up or something eventually. Yeah, probably. No, we're okay. No science labs for forgetting or something right now. Placed all of those. Okay, 3421, we're at good income. I can go go ahead and place a hyperlane. We're doing fairly well. In fact, we're doing really well. It's quite the fascinating thing. So if I now connect you, oh yeah, we have even more science if I want to invent more techs. I want to get the prosperous world first, and then we'll do the Vittori mission. I probably want to invent an Aethorian tech if I can do it, or a Silthid one. Maybe we get the luxury, manufactured luxury. As long as we can get our forge worlds to prosperous, that is. We need more partners for these, right? Which is the main issue. But once we do get the partners, this is good. Okay, so first, in fact, maybe we can make you do the thing. Ooh, we can. And then I could invent manufactured luxury. But that is a different type of planet, right? That's ever so slightly out of range. That's why I didn't make you prosperous. Oh, that also has prosperous on it. So I guess it doesn't matter. So you need another successful partner, which is the hard part. So I kind of solve it with luxury. Right. And just throw one in. And that's task complete. Okay, he still wants 6 robots. Can you want something else? I mean, I could just do this. That's a mission. Establishing import hubs. Like, I mean, I could make 6 robots. If I just take FlexiFab, I could probably make a couple robots. 1 here. 2. 3. Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. We'll have to take FlexiFab next year, and then we'll get it. That's got 6 science on it. It's pretty good. Okay, so that being said, we need like some import hubs. So this is 1. It's also prosperous, right? It's not bad. That makes an ocean prosperous, so I might want to hold off on that. In general, FlexiFab will help with that too, I guess. Yeah, fix you, fix a bunch of things actually. I'm gonna fix some more things around here. Got a spare human here. It makes you prosperous, but we never will have missions to make deserts prosperous, so this is fine. So I got biomatter left, so but I already have a biomatter lab, so it's not hugely important. More water would be nice with skill up. More robots would be nice, but I maybe can make some mineral world prosperous. Be nice. I mean, is that gonna be 3 more income? It's gonna be worth it in the end, but really overall not really. Kinda sorta. Yeah, alright, fine. It's got 3 more. No, it's got 3 more ticks actually. 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 4 more ticks. Okay, it's worth it. I'm getting 2 money from that. It's like I'm bothering a bunch of them, but no money whatsoever. So I could make a world here as well. It's not hugely impactful. It does help a little. Why are you not prosperous yet? You need another import or export, huh? How am I going to give you that? Nobody knows, right? Like, there's no easy way to give you access to chips or bots. I mean, with that swap, maybe? But, you know, where's another forge world swap? Like, I could make another factory here, in somewhere near here. Like that. This would be in range, right? And then it could go there. If we could find another forge world. I mean, we are in an industrial sector. It's fairly likely if we scan, we find another forge world. That's the thing, right? It would make it prosperous. And it would be making bots, right? Which is sort of like a mission thing, was to make bots. I mean, you could be making bots. I don't know where the humans are going to be from, but you could be making bots. Should have sent the human here, actually. We can make some more humans too. In fact, this could very easily make a bunch of humans. That's good reach, right? I'll add 2 more plants. We'll go to 39 plants. We'll just sort of not do that. To try to complete the mission first. Nah, that won't happen because we need trade hubs, so we'll just do that. We'll do the smart thing. Let's send some luxury to various places. Right. That's 2. That's 3. Now if I could just... Okay, I mean, it could make a couple more points of science, I guess. That uses a human, which is actually valuable. Send you there. Kind of insane, right? No, that's actually worth it. That's kind of crazy. Do that too. Let's first look at skill up facilities for a second here. Any good places? Yeah, this probably, right? Because that. Where's skill up facilities? We have skill download available. We should take it. Oh, we already have this thing on the air. Oh, wait, we can just do that. Boom. I'll take a skill facility here at least. I should have done that earlier. That doesn't seem to have a problem with it. So like that'll supercharge this. How many robots do you have available? 4. This is another. Is this another import hub? It's not. No, if it prospers, it would be. But it won't yet. What is it missing? Imports and exports. I mean, here's one, right? Yay. Man, if only you had a skill up facility, right? You could have one. I mean, great. Not really, right? Let's have you do this, actually. There we go. Send in another luxury. Sure, why not? We can do a bunch of stuff with this. But not make more robots, though. I mean, you can make an additional robot, just like that. Just need one more, really. Let's just plonk one in here as well. Okay, that's 6 more. We have Ascension. We have this, which is 55 or something more income. We could use people as robots, which is kind of funny. Actions drives, a couple more income. There's repurposing, which allows us to get more goods in places. Mind control. A lot of these techs aren't really worth it, actually. We just kind of got a bunch of science and we can't really use it very well. That's kind of funny. I mean, maybe repurposing could be good though. Depending on if I can reach this with a good, right? So we need more import hubs, so let's make them. This is one. Also, like, send this luxury to places. I can only send this to people planets and just send it. Unfortunately, the second luxury doesn't. It does make some money though, so here's that. Well, we have enough, right? We can just sort of keep at it at this point. So do you have skill up facilities? No, you have machine interface, and it's kind of annoying that you have machine interface. Yeah, so I guess the other project would be good here. Then, compared to skill up facilities. Because you need an additional human, ideally. Yeah, I would see that. Flexible fabrication. But the real thing I want, ideally though, is before we do that, is to get the one last import hub. Because that would mean I could do it here actually. Just put a skill up facility here and throw in 3 ore in here. There we go. Import hub done. Okay. Two-way trade is on 8 planets. It's a bit much, isn't it? Can we do 3 more techs? This is going to be 1. We're going to end up with 23 science, and then another 37, 67, 70 something science. If we take a couple cheap techs, we can do it. Sure. Let's take invent E3 technology. I mean, it's 17 points, right? We want to invent this. Maybe we'll invent reactionless drive as well. Right. First thing we're gonna do though. I mean, let's take this, right? The 2 science. Yeah, you know what? Got everything we can use. 500 income. I wish I had some time tech, you know. Like, I want to do this one so I can take a 36 tech, which is cheap. So we can get this earlier next year, so we can maybe do another mission. Sometimes you can do that. And that can turn out really nicely. Because I want extra water here. The extra water can be sent over there. Which will make you prosperous. I'm just going to try to make as many things prosper as we can, right? You have skill up facilities already, though. So how am I going to get good in here? That's a good question. I don't know. Right? That's not the main question, actually. How am I going to get good in there? This is too long. Maybe I should have gotten relays at some point. I don't know. Let's do this, though. That's going to make you prosper, right? Yeah, both of you, actually. Neato. Making more prosperous planets is a good idea. So let's have you skill up. So you have another water available. So I can send that in here. Can I send your bot out somewhere, actually? Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? Because if I can't... I'm sending one here, but that's the only one. So it's not really much of a point to do all that. There's an additional person available here that I'm just not sure what to do with. There's also one available here too. So there's a bunch of them actually. So I'm sending in both ore already, so we should be able to do this. Yeah, there we go. It's another prosperous and another successful. That's a good use of our time. So now you want more partners and more things. So we can hit 2 birds with one stone, give it 1 more partner, as well as make use of a person that can't go here. So, yeah. needs an export at this point in order to get too prosperous, which you can't get ideally easily. What about you? You need an export as well. Go here, can go there, can go there. Let's take a look at this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If only we had the Ephorian tech for epic plants or whatever, legendary plants, what have you. We can like solve a bunch of things constantly, which is so nice. You want to use your food, right? It's out of range, unfortunately. So are you. So are you. This is, yeah. I was imagining that was even further. I mean, I could found another planet in order to make you prosperous. Because it just wants an import or export. I mean, if I could just give it as a chip or a bot or something, we could be fine too. There's some here. It's too far away. I could also give you green stuff from somewhere. Oh, here. Look. Cool. Done. Okay, got another prosperous. Just keep going, right? Let's keep doing that. As many plans as possible. The more plans we can make prosperous, the higher the score will be. I think this will be a fairly good score, actually. Hyperlanes are good, as it turns out, right? Classic hyperlanes. Okay, this actually, yeah. I mean, I kind of want to wait with that because it's an ocean. This is also an ocean, so maybe we can somehow get more oceans successful as a mission. I doubt it, but I mean, it might be possible to get a mission that we can do like that. Let's just do that. Make you successful. I mean, you're going to need like a lot of imports and export, aren't you? That's fine. Maybe we'll get there. Yeah, the problem is with that. I mean, this could be good, but it could also just not be. Out of range. Well, you already used all your humans, is the thing, right? I could make more. You can always make more. I mean, there's plenty of food here. That's not the problem. The problem is, do we want more? Ideally, we just want a good in here. That would just be much better. I mean, there is a Forge World. I could just swap a couple times. Solve it that way. Right. Okay, so we got attack. I mean... we have past shortages. Mind control would probably be better than ubiquitous network because we have plenty of money. So where are the past shortages? I know they're somewhere. I don't know if I have it. It goes around here. Oh, I gotta have to find them. Saving luxury, you did never have a shortage. Where did we have a shortage? It was quite a while ago that we had the shortage. And I can't remember where it was. Isn't that funny? I'll have to go through all of them, I guess. I don't think it was anywhere in that corner. We kind of sold that pretty quickly. Employment, skill up, machine learning, training. Man, where are these past shortages? can't build here though because we don't have. I have no clue. I think it just simply doesn't indicate anymore. I can't find it. I don't think it indicates anymore. Which one is... I don't think we have the ability to. Well, in that case, we'll just get a bit of money, I suppose. Because there's no point to mind control, right? In that case. 2 remnants of prosperous. I mean, we don't have any. We have 1. There aren't any. So we'll decline, I suppose. I mean, I could make this, but I don't think it's as useful as just going for as many prosperous things as we can. So we'll just make things prosperous now. So if I just make goods here, right, that will make you prosperous. And then I could do that to make you happy. And then I guess I could send more things to places to make you prosperous as well. Right. Boom. There we go. Easy. So then I got like a bunch of stuff everywhere still, so how do we make things more prosperous? There's one here, right? Yeah, 2 more in fact. What do we get from that? So then I can send away a human to make happiness via getting rid of unemployment. There is a lack of a connection here, actually. It doesn't do much. Need another import. I can give you another import for export without building more stuff. Hard question. What about you? I mean, you could do flexi fab and make a robot, send that here. Would put you at prosperous. You know what? That's not half bad. Also, you know. Yeah, would add up 2 more happiness via luxury. Luxurious. That's what this run is. Everyone has luxury. We're all very, very deluxe. So this would be a neat way to make a colony, actually. I mean, I could also just do a tourist resort here. Tourist resort will take less time to build to get the prosperous. And we can get a tourist resort prosperous like instantly here, which is neat, right? I wish you could send luxury to tourist resorts. That would make so much sense. Also, we can skill up facilitate this tourist resort just for the heck of it. It's not making 24 wealth, which is kind of disgusting. So yeah, we can get another but I mean, this one's one more import or export, right? A human will do. I think this might be a good idea. Yeah, it is. I think it just is. It just plain is. Like here, prosperous planet, right? Send you in. Get a luxury. Right. We send you in, get another prosperous planet. We send you in. Getting us goods. Now all we need to do is send away a human, which we do here. Successful, prosperous. Right? I mean, it takes us half a year to do all this, but I think it's super nice to have that in there. Mostly because it can do things like that. Making for another successful, right? Then we can send this back. And that doesn't do anything. We can send this here though, making another successful. right? Just making everything successful and prosperous around here. In general, just seems good. Feels good. Anything else you want to do? You're only successful. Why are you only successful? You need another export? There you go. Also double two-way trade for some reason. We got on the two-way trade for no good. Let you scale up facility. If I said that there, yeah, prosperous. Sure, I'll take it. What else? This is a bit. Any colonies that are not receiving luxury yet, like this one, for example, but it's yeah. Are you? Oh, you can have a scale up facility and make another luxury and send it there. Look at that. 2 more happiness. Neat. I knew we were forgetting some things. I mean, we have enough money that we're not, you know, in need of money and have to reverse time in order to get money. It would be neat if we could have like some kind of time acceleration effect, right? Unlocks using people as robots. Will that help in any way? Get rid of our excess people? It might. Oh, yeah, just one just got sent there. Sure, we'll take that tech then. People as robots. That's a thing. So, yeah, we just sent one here, I guess. We have an additional one here. We can't send one here, though. This farm is just like using for 3 different resources, but not the one biomatter it needs. So, you know, it's just sort of moderately happy. Because it cannot get, you know, its final need, and this is way too far away. I mean, what does this thing want? Imports, it wants 2 more. Can you in any way get 2 more? I don't think so. Like it's not, it's producing biomatter and these want water, which is a different resource. I mean, you can get water here, but it doesn't do anything. Same here, I can get water here, right? But like this ore doesn't go anywhere. Like it's a spare. Right, I only have an ore here, and I had it for like much earlier in the run. Or like to solve this like much earlier in the run, right? When, you know, we had to swap things. I mean, kind of, maybe I should have been a little bit more forward thinking with this and trying to get things prosperous, but yeah, it's kind of stuck. So what about here? This one's an additional thing, right? Wait, why isn't this? Oh, okay, that would be very good to make this one go then. Can we? Oh, we can maybe. If I do repurposing, I mean, that's gonna get used, right? I need to do this connection first. I can then repurpose you, send in the robo, which should put you prosperous, and send in the luxury, which will put you prosperous and give you 2 happiness. That's a very good use of a single month. That's very efficient. I like that. Okay. So I think that wraps it up. I think we cannot do anything more in this 1 month. Not entirely true. We could try to get rid of people, right? Excess people. Try to give people places luxury. I think everything we have has luxury. We kind of spent the last year building that one last colony, making sure everything is luxurious. Luxurious. We have a luxurious empire. Production. Luxury. Everyone is luxury. And that is not helpful. Or is that, or that. That's all out of range. You're out of range. This is one human that we cannot simply seem to send anywhere. I mean, we could send it here, but we cannot make the choice in order to permanently send it there. So we can't actually send it there. Right, you can unlock it, but you can't send it there permanently. You want two? Two is not going to go. You want just one import or export though. And if I skill you up, you do produce an additional water. And the water can go here. And that makes you prosperous. Boom. Got one additional prosperous plant. I'm happy with it. How much points? Well, quite a few points, in fact. That was a nice run. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 36615. Yeah, pretty strong. So this was a run with a lot of science, and unfortunately for it, yeah, xenotourism wasn't all that useful. It wasn't all that amazing. I mean, I could have gone for it later, right? Perhaps I could have gone for it more heavily. But at that point, I already was making enough money through the other techs. Still, I mean, I did get to send up one tourist world, right? I feel like I could have maybe not gone for it. Hey, xenotourism, I haven't played it with it yet. I should play with it more often then. Because I do think you can make use of it fairly well. This wasn't the best galaxy for it though. I just wanted to, you know, try it out. Oh, God. This is not typing very well. And this is, of course, a foreign tech. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we started out with xenotourism, which wasn't really all that useful. Then, afterwards, we got brain-machine interface. Brain-machine interface, which was actually okay. I kind of placed one up here, which I shouldn't have. Because we found out in the end that, you know, that particular brain-machine interface turned out to be obstructive. I also had a pretty hard early game with me going for the lab that early. I don't know if that was a right choice. It certainly ended up paying off though, with all of the very strong tier 1 and tier 2 techs. It was maybe a little aggressive. I still think it was okay and worth the investment in the end. We went for both quantum computing and orbital labs because of the availability of so many economics techs, and then deep study as well, and then, you know, self-hosting AI. So I just went very quickly to just try to grab all of the science techs, which makes a lot of sense, right? So you can have them all pay off. And then we went for, you know, the late game stuff. So matter transposition first, so we can swap things, and then into hyperdrive. Very strong ability, stable jumps. We had a lot of techs in the end for a hard run. In fact, might be the record. Looks pretty close. Manufacturing luxury. The luxury turned out to be amazing. It's for happiness. We got 212%. Skill download. And then we went back for flexible fabrication. Reactions live. Yeah, this actually, okay. I'll have to edit my spreadsheet again. I beat my own record. Ubiquitous network and cybernetic bodies. Like, I've never gotten this many texts before. Cybernetic bodies, which we don't have yet. Never gotten yet. Nope. Which unlocks using people as robots, and that's silted. Although it's also a Vittori tech, I believe. Cybernetic bodies, which, yeah, I need to upgrade these formulas. Okay, well, that'll take a while. I'll do that off stream. So yeah, the run kind of got going at some point, at which point it sort of took off, which is really always a lot of fun to have that happen, especially on tough, where it's pretty rare that ever happens. Yeah, just a smooth sailing in the end, right? Just sort of collecting all that thing. If there's one thing I'm noticing here is that, again, we have a very high planet score. We had a previous one which was like 50,000 something, which also had a very high planet score, so we got 11,000. But now we have an even lower legacy score, right? I think it was like 160 then. So then we had like 300% happiness, but now we have 212. I definitely think a bigger legacy score is a big part of a great run. But to do that, you kind of need to get a little luckier with the missions you get. There's just not really much control over it. If you can get missions that are just like, make X planets prosperous, then you can have a much better time. Unfortunately, like, we got remnant planets as a target, and our whole empire has like 2 in it. And as you can probably observe, neither of them are prosperous at the moment, because it would be a real chore to make these prosperous, because there's not enough users of robots around here in this area, and this other area, it's hard to find enough humans, right? We would have to make a colony here, and we barely had enough time to do this one. So yeah, we kind of run out of time. If I had another year, had played a little more efficiently at the start, maybe got my science a little bit later, because in the end we kind of took these techs that didn't end up doing anything. Maybe started my science a little later. I could have maybe gotten a little more money in the early game, got a little more colonies set up, had a little more time to do things. I'm not sure though, because the moment we got hyperlanes is really when it got started, and we did get those fairly early. But I mean, I did greedily grab self-hosting AI and all that, and deep study, perhaps getting less tech, but it might have been okay. On the other hand, like, some of our missions for the Vittoria were just do science, right? So yeah, a great run. Some points of improvement, and I'm not quite sure if they were, super correct. Still, it's a nice score for tough. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna end the stream now. Yeah.